Bonjour, it's Theo. I'm just near the Arc de Triomphe. I just got a haircut just near the Champs-Élysées, so I had to see this monument. And today I'm making a special video for people who want to visit Paris. I want to give you all my tips about how to plan your trip to Paris. But it's a bit noisy here, so let's find a park to record this video. Okay, I wanted to shoot a video, but it starts raining and everything is in construction everywhere near the Champs-Élysées. I think I'm gonna film this video at home. Okay, I'm back at home and it starts to be sunny again, so I don't understand this weather in Paris. If you want to visit Paris, this video is made for you. This is also the occasion for me to talk about all the different products I created to help you visiting Paris. And the brand new one that I launched a few days ago, I'm opening my travel planning experience. I want to guide you to help you planning your trip to Paris with a one-to-one coaching. I'm only opening for 10 people because I want to spend as much time as possible with every one of you. And the application will close on April the 17th. If you're watching this video the day I posted it, it's in 1 week. So if you want to visit Paris and you want me to help you planning your trip, check the link of my website in the description. It's been 2 years that I'm sharing on social media my exploration of Paris. I tried many restaurants, cafes, pastry shops, a lot of food because I love food. And as I'm making videos in English, many people from any country in the world can discover Paris through my videos. With all your comments, your DMs and your mails, I understood more day after day what were the struggle that a tourist can have when he wants to move to Paris just for a few days or even live here for a few weeks or months. And 2 years ago, I started to create products to help you visiting Paris. You can find some maps of the city that I created. I have a French guy map who is like a general map with many different places from the restaurants, the museums, the parks, a selection of the best that you should try if you visit for the first time. And I also created multiple maps that are more specific, a cultural map with the monuments and museums, a shopping map with all the best shops and stores, or even a family map for places that are kid-friendly in Paris. Because it can be a bit difficult to find places that will be open to young kids. So I created a map for that. After the maps, I wanted to do something more. And I created some guides, some ebooks. You can get them on my website with the maps. One of my favorite ebooks is the food guide because I put so much energy and knowledge about the food, the French gastronomy, to help you understanding how we eat in France. From the baguette, the steak frites, the escargot, the croque-monsieur. If you want to get this guide, you can check my website in the description. I think that the biggest struggle when you want to visit France is the language. Many people are afraid to visit Paris, especially because they think that all the French people are rude, arrogant, they don't speak English. It's just cliché. Mostly everyone in Paris speak English pretty well for some people, and we understand it, especially in touristic places. If you are near a monument like the Arc de Triomphe or the Tour Eiffel, everyone speak English, so don't worry. The first thing you will see when you come to Paris will probably be the airports. We have 2 different airports, Charles de Gaulle at the north of Paris, which is the biggest one, and Orly in the south. We also have Le Bourget, but it's for business and private jets. So most people don't use it. When you want to come to Paris from the airport, you have multiple ways to do it. You can take a Uber or a taxi. This is the simplest one. But you can also take the RER. It's a train system that we have in Paris and in the suburbs. The RER B is going vertically and connects the 2 airports. So you can take it to get to Châtelet-Les Halles, for example, in the center of Paris. If you can take it, I think I would recommend to take a Uber or a taxi because it will be easier for the luggages to be transported. And also the RER can be really crowded after the work hours. It's a bit annoying. When you are in Paris, the best way to travel is the metro system. I tell it's the best way because it's easy, we have a lot of stops on different lines, but there is always a little problem on some specific lines. Some are late. If someone gets sick in the train, they have to stop it for 1 hour to check that everything is good. All these different stuff that can be really annoying. But if you come just for a few days in Paris, I would recommend to find a few places, like a few monuments, and to stay one day near each of the monuments. Like if you want to visit the Tour Eiffel, you can also get to the Arc de Triomphe because it's not far away. You can walk, you can have a lunch between the two monuments. You can do one day near the Champs-Élysées and the Tour Eiffel. That's also how I create my travel plannings. I think it's better to take the metro just at the beginning of the day and to do everything by walking during the day. So you don't take the metro all the time, you don't have to buy a new ticket. And a good thing about Paris, everything is dense, so you can do pretty much everything by walking. You can walk from the Arc de Triomphe to the Opera, like it's not really far away from each other. In one day, if you want to walk a lot, you can visit multiple monuments in just one day without taking the bus or the metro. And that's something I really like about Paris. It's a human scale city. You don't feel like overwhelmed by the buildings, by the skyscrapers. And it's like an open-air museum because everything is beautiful. If you visit Paris, one of your biggest fears could be to meet a pickpocket, to get robbed. So I have a few safety tips to give you. The first thing is to keep your wallet, your phone, in a zipped bag when you don't use it. Keep it close to you, keep it in your pocket with your hands in the pockets, keep it in a bag that is zipped, especially in the metro or in some touristic areas. By the way, in the metro, there is usually like a group of young girls, 15 or 16 years old, that are in the line 1 or line 9 because they are close to the Champs-Élysées. They are usually in group and they try to pickpocket people. Keep your things close to you. When you are near a touristic monument, you can encounter some scams. For example, someone can bring you a notepad with written words about helping deaf people, give to a charity, but at the end, there is no charity behind it. They are just trying to steal your money. So be careful about people coming to talk to you from nowhere. Usually those people want to sell you something that is overpriced or ask you for money. French people are not really social at first, we are more prudent, because we are used to scams like that. So if someone comes to you with something, with a notepad, that try to show you something, to make you read something, it's usually to distract you, to steal you, your wallet or your phone. So be careful about that. Also, if you are seated in a French cafe, don't let your phone on the table when you look away. Some pickpockets can also come to you with a notepad with the same tactic. When they are showing you the notepad, when you are reading it, they will just steal your phone under the notepad. So be careful, don't leave your phone on the table. Paris is not unsafe, it's not more dangerous than many other cities. Especially in the touristic area, it's really safe. The only thing that you could encounter can be drunk people at night or scammers that try to scam the tourists first and not the usual Parisian people. A good thing that you can keep in mind is also to not look too much like a tourist. If you're wearing a beret in the Champs-Élysées and you're taking pictures everywhere, that's really cool for your trip, but pickpocket can spot you from far away. Especially with the beret, because the beret is a traditional hat that we don't really use in France anymore. It's mostly worn by tourists nowadays, so be more careful when you look like a tourist. That's it for the main safety tips about Paris. If you had a problem in Paris or a struggle when you visited Paris the last time, tell me in the comments, I want to know about it. I think I'm gonna make more videos to give you some tips to visit Paris. I could make a video about the restaurant, about the tipping in the restaurant, how to tip a waiter. So tell me in the comments if you like this type of video when I share you tips. And if you want to visit Paris, don't forget to check FrenchGuyTheo.com. You can see my guides and maps of Paris. And if you are watching this video the day I'm posting it, or the week just after, you can still apply to my travel planning experience, and I will be your guide planning a trip for you before you come to Paris. So if you want to explore the city and discover the French way of life, don't forget to subscribe. I post every day. See you tomorrow.